And hello and good evening. Welcome to Reno, Nevada's OKC Comets Baseball is on the air here on 1340 The Game, 1340thegame.com, and on the iHeartRadio app. Dean DeVos with you here at Greater Nevada Field in Reno. Producer and engineer, the YouTuber back in Oklahoma City. Comets are taking on the Reno Aces. We're playing a doubleheader due to the fact that I had to get Friday Night SmackDown done last night. And all that, which, by the way, we're going to have a morning stream where I'm going to do Night of Champions once we hit Monday. So there you go. So the Comets are 41-38. Reno is 42-37. Got River Ryan for the Comets, 6-3, a 3.30 ERA. Blake Walson for the Aces, 3-2 record, a 5.12 ERA. We are about, looks like we're ready to get this party started here at Greater Nevada Field. There's a look at your lineup for game number 1. We appreciate you all joining us. Hope everybody had a great Father's Day weekend. Comets are also 3-1 in the second half. Reno's 1-3 also in the second half. All right, here we are.
Reno Aces.
So Reno Aces have taken the field. Final 2 games of the series. Blake Walson will start for the Aces. Should be a very good game here tonight. It'll be a late night stream, so I know the YouTuber will watch these games tape. Hyun Kim batting .341 with OKC, no homers, 3 RBIs. Pat's left. And we are underway here at 7:15 Pacific for Game 1 of our doubleheader. Weather temperature here tonight. It is 60 degrees, clear skies, winds blowing 12 miles an hour out the center field. Ricky Holiday, Darryl Parker, Matthew Ross, Dave Lawrence are your umpires.
Ball.
That's low ball 1. Just underway, top of the first here in game 1 of our doubleheader. This is to make up for yesterday that we didn't have. Of course, we'll have Night of Champions directly after this stream. We'll have like a 45-minute break after these 2 games get covered. We'll have it at 1 a.m., probably a little after 1:30 in the morning, which is fine. Line drive to left field, a base hit. First hit for the Comets here in game number 1.
Batting second, the third baseman, number 4, Santiago Espinal.
Santiago Espinal is at the plate. Final games between Reno this season.
Nope.
Espinal's high for ball 1. And .343 with 7 homers and 34 RBIs. YouTuber already had his game earlier today, so these are bonus game coverages we're going to have for you all. Next pitch, called for a ball, challenged by the catcher Del Castillo. He was thinking of strike 1. And the pitch was inside the strike zone for strike 1. So Reno retains their 2 challenges. All is overturned. We're in Nevada Field, a hitter-friendly environment. Called for a strike, throw to second, not in time. That will be a stolen base for Hyun Kim. As Espinal's back at the plate, 1-2, fouled away.
No, that's a foul ball.
Both teams will wear the same jersey combinations for both games, so we'll just do it only once in this stream for tonight. So no need to go over anything crazier. Swinging a line drive, heading foul. Comets in their gray jerseys, down B for both games. OKC in horizontal blue letters with a C taping of the Comet on the left side. Swinging a ground ball over the first, one away in the top of the first. Red numbers on the front, blue numbers on the back, gray pants, blue hats, light blue brims, baseball with a shape of the C looking like a comet on the front. The defense for the Reno Aces from left to right goes Jack Hurley, Tim Tawa, and Oscar Mercado. Third baseman A.J. Vukovic. Shortstop Jacob Amaya. Second baseman Tommy Troy. First baseman Ivan Melendez. Catcher is Adrian Del Castillo.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Keston Hura.
Keston Hura's at the plate. You look at the lineup for the road team, the Comets, as you see their jerseys. You're looking at Ryan Fitzgerald, 37 stolen bases, 10th in the PCL. 318 average, 28 homers, 63 RBIs for Keston Hura. He bats right, the former Isotope. And the first pitch, low ball one. Reno in their white jerseys tonight. Aces across the front in blue scripted letters with a red diamond inside the letter A. Red numbers outlined with blue, outlined in blue on the front. Blue numbers, red outline on the back. Blue letters on the back. White pants with a red stripe down both sides. Blue hats, red brims. White with a white R with a red diamond inside the white letter R on the front. Final time these two teams will play this season, since they played twice. Comets split the series with Reno back in Oklahoma City. This is the final meeting between these two. These are the final two games between these two, and our only trip to Greater Nevada Field, as that's a line drive to right field for a base hit. That will score Kim as that ball bounces all the way to the wall. Hura will head towards second. It's an RBI double for Keston Hura, and the Comets are on the board. It's 1-0 Oklahoma City here in the top of the first. This is a hitter-friendly environment, like what we talked about with Sacramento, Las Vegas, Tacoma, that we'll be going to after the 2-week homestand. El Paso. This is a hitter-friendly environment. No lead will be safe at hitter-friendly environments, as that's high for ball one. 256 average, 17 homers, 45 RBIs for Alex Freeland. He is the switch hitter, batting right this time. He'll bat right, he'll bat left, he'll bat whatever you like. And next pitch. Swinging a line drive to right field. That will be caught for the second out of the inning. Almost the ball got away. Almost advanced the runner, but they kept it in. Matt Gorski, 270 average, 13 homers, 37 RBIs. He bats right. Of course, Ryan Ward now with the Dodgers. Having a good time up there with LA. That's high for ball one. 0 for 4 back on Friday for Gorski. We didn't play yesterday. That's why we have the doubleheader today. Swing and foul the back. So I know the YouTuber will ask me a lot of questions when we get to Tuesday. That's popped up heading foul. One, two. That's in the dirt. Runner retreats back to second. Swinging a fly ball. This is trouble. Deep left field. And that ball is gone. It bounces off the sign in left field for a home run for Matt Gorski. His 14th on the year. And OKC leads 3-0 here in Reno. That one was hammered. Bounced off one of the signage over in left field. And that is a 2-run homer. And here comes Mike Sirota. Bats right. Called for a strike. 252 average, 5 homers, 10 RBIs with Oklahoma City. He bats right, as I said. Comets are in their second year as the Comets, which is OKC. They have been the affiliate with the LA Dodgers since 2015. Line drive heading foul. Outside ball 1. 27 pitches for Walston. We haven't even gotten to River Ryan's start for the Comets. Swinging a line drive, heading in the left field. Left fielder going back will make the catch to end the inning. But the Comets have gotten 3 runs on 3 hits and none left. Go to the bottom of the first. Comets are up 3-0 in game 1 of the doubleheader. There is the aforementioned River Ryan. He started for Oklahoma City.
The leadoff hitter tonight,
Tim Tomlin, 230 average, 14 homers, 29 RBIs.
Tim Tawa.
That's right. First pitch, swinging a fly ball to left field. Left fielder is going to watch it go foul as it almost got a home run. Almost a response for Reno. Swinging a fly ball. Well, I just said that. Left field, and that ball is gone. Well, as soon as I said that was almost a home run, this one is. It's the 15th home run for Reno for Tim Tawa, a leadoff homer, and the ace is on the board now 3-1 here in the bottom of the first. The first one he almost became a homer. This one is clearly a homer. Almost in front of the scoreboard there. Now I'll bring up Adrian Del Castillo. He didn't play on Friday. That's a line drive to center field. That will be caught. Didn't even go over his stats. Adrian Del Castillo is 286 average with 2 homers and 9 RBIs. Did not play on Friday. Last game he played was on Thursday. So the defense for the Comets from left to right goes Ryan Fitzgerald, Kendall George, and Mike Sirota. Third baseman is Santiago Espinal. Shortstop, Hai-Sung Kim. Second baseman, Alex Friedland. First baseman, Matt Gorski. And Eliezer Alfonso, the catcher.
Batting third, the left fielder, Jack Hurley.
Jack Hurley, as you look at the lineup for the Aces there. Hurley is next up at the plate. 295 average, 4 homers, 24 RBIs for Jack Hurley this season. He's batting left. Swinging a ground ball to Hai-Sung Kim over the first, 2 away.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Ivan Melendez.
Ivan Melendez, 253 average, 9 homers, 35 RBIs. Go bat right. First pitch, swinging a fly ball to right field. George going back to the wall will make the catch and now in the inning. But the Aces get a run on a hit, no errors and none left. Off the leadoff homer for Tim Tawa will go to the second. Comets are up 3-1.
Leading off for Oklahoma City, the catcher.
341 average, 10 homers, 30 RBIs for Eliezer Alfonso. All for a strike. Swinging a line drive to left field. That's going to get down as that one bounced off the center fielder. But the runner is going to be out.
Batting in, the left fielder, Ryan.
That was a base hit. See what they ruled that one as. Tawa took a dive, could not make the catch. That will be a base hit. However, there's one away in the second, just like that. Now bring up Ryan Fitzgerald. That's left. Called for a strike. 268 with 8 homers, 19 RBIs with OKC. He bats left. Started the year with Double-A Tulsa. Has been called up to the Comets. And he's done well since. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Oh, 2. Swinging a line drive to left field. That's a base hit. So there's the 5th hit for the Comets, but the runner will stay put at first.
Batting 9, the center fielder, Kendall George.
Kendall George with Oklahoma City this season. He is batting .282.
Aye.
4 homers, 13 RBIs. That's with Oklahoma City. Next pitch, fouled away. So this is the final time we will play Reno this year. We don't have any more games with the Aces, as that's fouled away, or in the dirt rather. Not fouled away, excuse me there. I've had a long day from work, folks. So please forgive me. Here's a fly ball to left field. That's going to be caught for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 6, shortstop, Haesung Kim.
Haesung Kim singled his first time out. He has been .250 with the Dodgers this year, Haesung Kim. So he's still with Oklahoma City for the time being. That's called for a strike. Signed out of South Korea. He split time between both Oklahoma City and Los Angeles last year, and doing the same here this year. Oh, 2. Swinging a line drive. That's trouble. That's base hit off the wall. That will score a run, and it will be 4-1 on an RBI double for Haesung Kim.
The third baseman, number 4, Santiago Espino.
Now bring up Santiago Espinal. Round out his first time up. All for a strike. First strike. It's also the final time. Oklahoma City will be playing in Nevada. They played Las Vegas the first time. Now we're here for the second and final time in Nevada. So there you go. That's in the dirt. Runner will not advance to third. Swinging a ground ball, and that won the inning. But the Comets get a run on 3 hits. No errors and a runner left. We go to the bottom of the third. The Comets or bottom of the second, rather. Comets are up 4-1.
Leading off for Reno, the third baseman, AJ Vukovic.
203 average, 2 homers, 5 RBIs for AJ Vukovic. Found away. We will be getting Noah Miller back very soon, as he will be back in the lineup. He's missed a lot of time due to injury, so it'll be very good to have Noah Miller back for Oklahoma City. That'll be when we return home to host Sugar Land. It's called for a strike 3, 1 away here in the bottom of the second. And now bring up former Redbird and Comet, Luke Baker. It's called for a strike. 261 average, 9 homers, 29 RBIs with the Aces this year. Last year started the year with Memphis, designated for assignment, joined the Comets after he was designated for assignment. That's strike 3.
Batting seventh, the second baseman,
Tommy Troy is at the plate. First pitch, called for a ball. 270 average, 5 homers, 2 RBIs. Ball 2, challenged by Alfonso. And that is confirmed as it was outside the zone. So the Comets lose a challenge. They're down to 1 remaining. Swinging a ground ball as the third baseman Espinal had trouble picking it up. Throw to first, not in time. That will be a base hit. Oscar Mercado is at the plate.
Ball, that's in.
208 average, 3 homers, 15 RBI for Mercado. That's right. Ball 2. 2 for 4 with a double on Friday. Fouled away. Another foul ball. For the first in time. There's the first disengagement. Hit. That one goes right past the left fielder all the way to the wall. Rounding third and scoring on the play. It's an RBI double for Mercado. Comets lead down to 4-2 here in the second. Called for a strike for Jacob Amaya. 245 average, 3 homers, 26 RBIs for Jacob. Here's a blooper. Now in the inning, a run on 2 hits and a runner left will head to the third. The Comets' lead is now down to 4-2.
Leading off for Oklahoma City, the designated hitter, Keston Hiura.
Swinging a line drive, heading foul. There's the skipper for Reno not having a good night early here, but remember we still have one more game to play.
Ball, that's
It's outside, or inside ball one. Swinging a ground ball in the center field for a base hit. The 7th hit for Oklahoma City tonight.
Alex Freeland.
I'll bring up Alex Freeland. Lined out his first time up. Oh, 1. Swinging a fly ball to left field. Left fielder going back in front of the wall will make the catch for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt Gorski.
Matt Gorski at the plate. Team double plays for Gorski. Homered his first time up.
Runner, yes, yes.
That's a line drive. That's a base hit. So runners at first and second aboard.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 8, Mike Sirota.
That's down.
Called for a strike. Jarvis and Jamison warming up in the Aces bullpen. Walston trying to get through this inning without any more damage. One, two. Swinging a ground ball to right field, a base hit. The bases, as that's one run scored, an RBI single for Mike Sirota at 5-2 Oklahoma City. Runners at the corner for Eliezer Alfonso. That's it for Walston. Very early pitching change for the Comets, or for the Aces, excuse me. Dre Jamison, the new pitcher for Reno. Singled his first time out.
All one.
Strike 2. Walston responsible for the runners at the corners with one out here in the 5th. Swing and a miss, but that's a wild pitch. That's going to allow the runner to advance from second.
Now batting, left fielder Ryan Fitzgerald.
Ryan Fitzgerald, so it's a strikeout and a wild pitch. Now bring up Ryan Fitzgerald. Now runners at first and second with 2 away. The double play is now gone. Called for a strike. Claimed off waivers this year for Ryan. Found away. That's a wild pitch. Surprisingly, a runner does not advance. Swinging a ground ball, base hit. 1 run has scored. A second run comes in as the pitch is wild. It's a 2 RBI single for Ryan Fitzgerald, and the Comets lead is up to 5 at 7-2. Now bring up Kendall George. So those 2 runs will be charged to Walston. Well, that is first time out for Kendall George. Bats left. All for a strike. All for strike 3, that's the inning. 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Bottom of the 3rd, Comets lead is up to 7-2.
Leading off for the Aces, the center fielder, number 13, Tim Tawa.
Tim Tawa led off with a homer his first time up. Called for a strike. Called for a strike. So 0-2.
Ball.
Ball 1. Popped up. George is there to make the catch. Or Sirota is there to make the catch. 1 away in the 3rd.
Now batting, the catcher, Adrian Del Castillo.
Adrian Del Castillo at the plate. Called for a strike. 2 homers and 4 RBIs for Del Castillo. Found the way. As I said, did not play on Friday. His last appearance was back on Thursday. That is called for a strike. 2 away here in the 3rd. Matt Curley is at the plate.
That's out.
Called for a ball. Hurley grounded out his first time up. Called for a strike. Out of the way. And that's the inning. Nothing for Reno. We go to the 4th. No runs, a hit, and a runner left. We will go to the fourth. Actually, yeah, nothing for Reno there. So
Leading off for Oklahoma City, the shortstop, Haesung Kim.
Haesung Kim leading off the top of the fourth. 7-2 our score in favor of Oklahoma City. It's called for a strike. This pitch out of the way.
Ball one.
Ball one. So I'm going to fly ball to center field. Looks like center fielder is going to make the catch. One away here in the
Now batting,
fourth.
third baseman, number 4, Santiago Espinal.
Santiago Espinal at the plate. And the first pitch is called first strike. Or no, ball one, excuse me. Out of the way.
Hey, two.
Called first strike. Called first strike 3. 2 away here in the fourth.
The batter, number 9, designated hitter, Keston Hura.
Keston Hira's at the plate. That's right. First pitch.
Hey.
On first strike. First round pick in the 2017 draft. Out of the way. On first strike. That's the inning. Nothing for Oklahoma City. We'll go to the bottom of the fourth. Comets are up 7-2.
Leading off for Reno, the first baseman, Ivan.
Ivan Melendez leads the bottom of the fourth. Fouled away. Comets will head home to host Sugar Land and El Paso in a 12-game
Ball down.
homestand starting Tuesday night. 0-1.
Hey, two.
It's called first strike. Popped up. Looks like Alfonso, or no, that'll be Espinal there to make the catch, one away in the fourth.
Now batting, the third baseman, AJ Vukovic.
AJ Vukovic is at the plate.
Hey.
Call first strike.
Ball one.
Yep, 0-1. Next pitch for Ryan. Swinging a fly ball to center field. George there to make the catch, one away in the, or 2 away in the fourth.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Lucas Baker.
Luke Baker at the plate. Swinging a ground ball, base hit.
Now batting, second baseman, Tommy Troy.
Tommy Troy is at the plate. Fly ball, and that's the inning. No runs a hit and a runner left. Head to the fifth. Comets are up 7-2. Nice look at beautiful Greater Nevada Field.
For Oklahoma City, the second baseman, Alex Freeland.
That is foul. Swinging a ground ball. The shortstop threw to first in time for the first out of the fifth.
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt Gorski.
Matt Gorski is at the plate.
Ball, that's just out.
Inside ball one for Gorski.
Hey!
Foul to line drive base hit.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 8, Mike Sirota.
Mike Sirota. Called for a strike. RBI single back in the third for Sirota. I go to the first. There's the first disengagement. Outside.
Hey!
On first strike.
Ball inside.
That's a ball. On for ball three, Eliezer Alfonso on deck.
Nope, that's ball 4.
That's ball four. First walk for Reno tonight.
Alfonso.
We're going to have Eliezer Alfonso, so 2 aboard here in the 5th. On for a strike as you look at Gorski and Sirota. That's fouled away. That's a fly ball to center field. And 2 away here in the 5th.
Now batting, left fielder, Ryan Fitzgerald.
Ryan Fitzgerald at the plate. First pitch just fouled away. One for 4 with a single on Friday. Swinging a line drive, can't pick it up. Throws to first, that's the inning. It runs on 2 hits and 2 left. We're halfway through. The Comets' lead is 7-2.
Leading off for the Aces, the right fielder, Oscar Mercado.
Oscar Mercado. Base hit his first time up. That's fouled away.
Foul ball. Yeah!
Calls a return to ball 1. So the Comets retain their 2 challenges. Or no, it's Reno who retains their challenge. Now they challenge again. Comets actually have 1 challenge, I'm sorry. And the call overturned the ball 2, so they went back-to-back challenges. Swinging a fly ball to right field. That ball is gone into the Comets bullpen. 4th homer from Mercado. Reno is on the board, now trailing 7-3.
Now batting, the center fielder, Tim Tawa.
Tim Tawa.
Ball, that's out. That ball
Out of the way.
Now batting.
Now
the
2
catcher,
aboard for Adrian Del Castillo.
Del Castillo.
Or 2 away for Adrian Del Castillo, excuse me.
Ball 1. Ball 2.
That's ball 2. 2-0.
Aye.
Called for a strike challenge. Ball is confirmed to a strike. So Reno down to 1 challenge remaining. That's popped up. Kim is there. He'll make the catch. And now in the inning. But a run on a hit, no errors, none left for Reno. We'll go to the 6th. Comets are up 7-3.
Leading off for Oklahoma City, the center fielder, Kendall George.
Kendall George, look at the game summary for game 1 of the doubleheader. Woo! Been fun.
Aye. Aye.
Called for a strike. Challenge for George. Remember, Comets are down to 1 challenge, and now they're out of challenges. The call is confirmed. I would not be surprised if Reno gets another challenge incorrect. They would be out of challenge. Good thing they'll get 2 challenges in game 2 of this doubleheader. 1 away in the 6th.
The batter, number 6, shortstop, Hesung Kim.
Out of the way. That's a big hit. Yep.
He's safe.
The batter, the third baseman, number 4, Santiago Espinal.
Yep, base. That's a base hit.
The batter, number 9, designated hitter, Keston.
2 away here for Keston Hira. Ground ball bounces off the third baseman and no play. That's going to be a base hit.
Alex Freeland.
Ball, that's upstairs.
Ball 1. Line down the first.
Aye. That's ball 2.
Two fouled away. Line drive base hit. 1 run is scored. It's an RBI single for Freeland. Comets up 8-3.
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt Gorski. Now pitching for the Aces, number 40, Bryce Jarvis.
That was a home run earlier in the game. Comets up 8-3. Jarvis, here's a line drive. This is going to be trouble. Deep right field. That's going to be off the wall. 1 run is scored. Second run comes in. Throw the plate. Not in time. It's a 2 RBI double for Matt Gorski. Comets lead 10-3.
Mike Sirota.
That's a ball. That's a ball.
Called for a ball. Challenge here by Del Castillo. And the call is overturned to strike 2. Barely clips the strike zone. So the Reno rather, will keep a challenge. Comets are out of challenges. Fouled away. And a fly ball heading foul. Yep, missed a 2-run homer.
Ball 2.
All ball 2. Fix the scoreboard there. There we go.
No, that's foul.
8 pitches at this at bat. Not sure what's up with the scoreboard being stupid. Ground ball over the first, now in the inning. But 2 runs on 3 hits and a runner left for the Comets. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Comets are up 10-3.
Leading off for Reno, no left fielder, Jack Hurley. Now batting, the first
One away for Ivan Melendez.
Melendez.
That's right. Ryan's first pitch.
No, that's
Low ball 1. 2 for 4 with a double on Friday. And 2 away here in the 6th.
Now batting, the third baseman, AJ Vukovic.
That's the inning. Nothing for Reno as we go to the 7th. Comets are up 10-3 here in game 1. 10 runs, 15 hits, no errors for OKC. 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors for Reno. Dean DeVos here at Greater Nevada Field in Reno, Nevada. Producer and engineer to YouTuber back in Oklahoma City. Eliezer Alfonso up first.
Now batting, the left fielder, Ryan Fitzgerald.
Nope.
Called for a ball.
Now batting,
There's 2 away.
Kendall George.
Aye. Aye. 2.
Called for a strike. 0-2. Swinging a pop-up. Center fielder's got it. And that will end the inning. Nothing for the Comets. Stretch here in Reno. 10-3. Bottom of the 7th. Comets are up 10-3. Lucan Baker singled in the game. He's 1 for 2 tonight. River Ryan has thrown 60 pitches for 6. Called for a strike. Out of the way. Ground ball. Third baseman's got it. Throw to first. 1 away. That would be Espinal.
Now batting, second baseman, Tommy Troy.
Troy, 1 for 2 with a single tonight. We're gonna line drive heading on 1 away here, or 2 away in the 7th.
Now
Just past the stretch.
Oscar
Mercado, 2 for 2. Double home run tonight. Swinging a fly ball to deep right field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Going to bounce off the wall. Out of the way. 2 groundouts for Jacob Amaya tonight. He's only 2 of 15 in this series. He was 2 of 13. Now he's 2 of 15.
Hey!
Next one for a strike. Been a fun night for. And a ground ball. This is going to be over the first, and that's the inning. The run's a hit and a runner left. We'll go to the eighth. Comets are up 10-3.
Leading off for
Nice
Oklahoma
on Kim.
City,
2 doubles, single, and
shortstop,
which is an RBI. 2
Kim.
runs on a stolen base here tonight. First pitch.
Ball one.
High ball 1. 11,910 for game 1. 1-1,910. Swinging a ground ball. The shortstop, throw to first, or to the second baseman, throw to first in time. Final line score for Reno starter Blake Walston, 2 1/3, 7 runs, 9 hits, no walks, 4 strikeouts. Dre Jamison, 3 1/3, 3 runs, 5 hits, 1 walk, 4 strikeouts. And Bryce Jarvis, who's still in the game, no runs, a hit, no walks, and a strikeout. River Ryan's probably going to be done after 7
The batter, the third baseman,
strong
number
innings.
4, Santiago Espinal.
Santiago Espinal is at the plate. Yumin Lin and Gavin Stone, the starters from Tuesday's opener, will be our finale starters for Game 2 of this doubleheader. Stone coming off a great outing on Tuesday. Lin bounced back from a disaster on Tuesday. Game 2 will be coming up directly after game number 1. Out of the way. We'll have a brief look at the PCL scoreboard. After the stream is over, your full post-game report, where we will preview Tuesday. Comets will head home to start a 12-game series. I'm probably going to end up playing a very early game on Thursday, and there's a legitimate reason why. I'll talk about that when we cross that bridge. We'll play a double header, and I'll explain why. Fly ball, and there's 2 away. That's probably when we play Sugarland. I will talk about that when we get to the Sugarland series.
Designated hitter, Keston Hura.
And that's it. Jarvis pitched very good. Only gave up a hit. Retired all but 1 batter he faced. So a good outing for him. So if the Comets hang on, they'll win the series regardless what happens. Burgo's a new pitcher. Double 2 singles and RBI for Keston Hira. Burke goes first pitch. Called for a strike. Ever since Blake Walston, the starter, had troubles, the bullpen's been active for Reno since. Well, if there's anything going on in the Comets bullpen, that's high for ball 1. But Reno still has a challenge left. Comets are out of challenges for this game, for game 1. That is, they'll still have their they still have 2 challenges. That'll be for game 2. Same with Reno. Found a way, so that way there's no confusing. And a line drive punt for the first, and the Comets down in order. Bottom of the 8th coming up. Comets are leading 10-3. Hey, look at the awesome crowd of Greater Nevada Field, even though it's a fictional ballpark, but this is what Greater Nevada Field looks like. And here's our first reliever from the bullpen for the Comets. It's Evan Phillips. So that will do it for River Ryan. Great outing. 7 innings of work. 7 strong innings. Tim Tawa homered to lead off the bottom of the first, but that's the only thing he's done all night. He's been retired ever since. First pitch for Phillips. Swing and a miss, strike one. Final numbers for River Ryan. 7 innings, 3 runs, 6 hits, no walks, 4 strikeouts. Comets have not had a walk. Couple of flyouts in the last 2 at-bats for Tawa. Well, he flew it out again. They'll make that 3 flyouts. He's homered, but he's had 3 flyouts since. Strikeout popped out and lined out for Adrian Del Castillo. Lined down the first, struck out in the third, popped down the fifth. Comets lead 10-3. This is, by the way, game 1 of the doubleheader for anyone asking. This is to make up for yesterday. Called for a strike. Ben Gasperi is warming up in the Comets bullpen. Weird, we're going to have the closer warming up. To be fair with you, they have not had anybody. They had good solid innings. Light load for the bullpen. Throw the first 2 away. That will be for the bottom of the ninth for anyone asking. That won't be a save situation. I'll be surprised if it is. Jack Hurley 0 for 3 here tonight. Got out in the first, flew out in the third, struck out in the fifth. Evan Phillips gets a 1-2-3 eighth. I think they will put Conspiracy in to finish this game up. Out of the way, strike one. YouTuber will have the times for you on Tuesday. If safe, then sorry. Do not be surprised if Wednesday will be a double header for the Comets. Do not be surprised, and I'll explain more details when we cross that bridge. Ground ball, base hit. I mean, a 7-run lead in other ballparks is good, but not in a hitter-friendly environment. That lead will slowly evaporate.
Ball, that's out.
All ball 1. 0 for 3 tonight for Ivan Melendez. The Comets win. They'll win the series no matter what. They'll win the season series regardless. Flew out in the first, popped down in the fourth, and in the sixth. Comets are leading 10-3 here in the eighth. Swinging a fly ball to right field. Right center fielder's there. Will make the catch to end the inning. No runs, a hit, and a runner left. We'll head to the ninth. The Comets lead 10-3. Freeland, Gorski, Sirota due up for Oklahoma City.
Leading off for
Alex Freeland 1 for 4 tonight.
Alex Freeland.
Popped up, and it's foul. We still have another game to play here, folks, so at the rate this is going, it'll be almost 11. That's a line drive base hit. That's heading right for the wall. Rounding second will be Freeland, and he'll be in there safely. Of course, they're going to get Noah Miller back from injury. Of course, they don't have Paul Gervais because he's out with an injury. Call for a strike, triple shy of the cycle. As he's got a double, a single, and a homer. If he can get a triple here, he will complete the cycle.
That's a ball.
Ball 2.
Yeah.
First strike. Swinging a line drive, heading to left field. That's a base hit. That's going to head for the wall. That will score a run. For the second as high, it's an RBI double for Gorski.
The batter, the right fielder.
And it's 11-3. He will not get the cycle, unfortunately, but another RBI for him. He's had a whale of a night here in Reno. So I'm going to miss strike one for Sirota. 1 for 3 with an RBI single in the third. Walked in the fifth, ground out in the sixth. That's his last 3 plate appearances. That's called for a strike. Bringing a line drive in the left field. That's a base hit heading for the wall. Rounding third and scoring is Freeland. It's an RBI single for RBI double for Sirota. Comets lead 12-3. So the Comets have hit a dozen. That's more than likely going to win the series. Of course, I'm taping this for the YouTuber because he's going to bed soon. 1 for 4 with a single for Eliezer Alfonso. Don't be surprised we see Chucky Robertson come into the game as a DH. Called for a strike. Well, good job for Eliezer Alfonso. Out of the way. So the Comets have Ryan Ward now up with the Dodgers, so best of luck to Wardo if he stays there with the club. I have some roster changes before Tuesday. Noah Miller will come back. That's caught. One away here in the ninth. Noah Miller will be back for the homestand that we got coming up, so that's fantastic news. Of course, Paul Gervais is going to be out for a while. That's why the bullpen's thin. Ground ball over the first, and there's 2 away. Ryan Fitzgerald retired in order. And we got another pitching change. Ben Kasperius will pitch in the bottom of the ninth. I think they're just trying to give him some leeway. It won't be a save opportunity. Brent Holman comes in. I think if you're a Ben Kasperius, it's fine. Because you hadn't used up anybody else. I mean, the bigger of the lead this gets for the Comets, the more they're just going to hopefully save the closer.
Ball 1.
That's ball 1. One out. Check swing for a strike. Out of the way. Ball 2. Out of the way. Of course, YouTuber being our 1340 Studios. Of course, he's already gone to bed, so I want to say goodnight to him. Yanni Thomas going to be filling in for the rest of the stream.
3.
That's called for strike 3. That's the inning, but the Comets got some more runs, which is, if I do the math correctly, 2 runs on 3 hits and a runner left. Bottom of the ninth, Comets are up 12-3.
Leading off.
AJ Vukovic comes in. So it looks like Evan Phillips will remain in the game. He only threw 9 pitches, which is completely understandable. Swinging a ground ball to right field to base hit. Leadoff hit for AJ Vukovic.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Lucas Baker.
Lucan Baker. Comets have not had a pitching change since the 8th, so that kind of understandable. Strike 1. 1 for 3 with a single tonight for Baker. Forget game 2 of our doubleheader coming up. Ground ball. Diving, cannot make the play, and no play will be made. That will be a base hit, however. Now bring up Tommy Troy. Now they better get somebody warmed up for the Comets right about now. Called for a strike. They have a 9-run lead. But you know how we say a 9-run lead in a hitter-friendly environment? Good luck trying to protect that lead, if you know what I mean. Swinging a fly ball to left field. One away in the 9th. For the 3rd, not in time.
Now batting, the right fielder,
Oscar Mercado is perfect. He has not been retired tonight. Swinging a miss, strike 1. High ball 1. That is a line drive. That's base hit. That will score a run. The runner will stay puts an RBI double for Mercado. Reno on the board, but trail 12-4 here in the 9th. But the Maya's up to 30.
Ball.
Swinging a line drive caught. Now Reno down to their final out here in game 1.
Now batting.
Yet we still have another game to go here, folks.
Tim Tawa.
Tim Tawa, and looks like we're going to have a bullpen. We're going to have a pitcher change for the Comets. That'll be it for Evan Phillips. Looks like we're going to have the closer to come in or somebody else coming in.
Now pitching for Oklahoma City.
It's like it'll be Ben Kasparius who will come in.
Kasparius.
I don't think this will be a save opportunity. I could be wrong. All he's got to do is just get the final out to earn the save. Tim Tawa is the first person to greet him. So Ben Kasparius trying to finish this one out. First pitch, ball 1. The Comets don't have any challenges left. They are out of challenges. They will have challenges in game 2. So final numbers for Evan Phillips. 1 run, 4 hits, no walks, no strikeouts. So there's his line. That was an inning and 2/3. Inside ball 1, or called for a strike rather. So it's 1 ball and 1 strike. Swinging a blooper, this should do it. And that will end the game. Comets winners here 12-4. A run on 3 hits and 2 left for Reno in the bottom of the 9th. Comets will win the season series. And they will also win this series no matter what the outcome is for tomorrow. 12-18-0 for the Comets, 4-10-0 for Reno. Comets lead the season series by a 7-4 margin, so they will definitely win the season series regardless what happens here in Game 2. So here are the final line score. Don't forget, we still have another game to play here, folks. So here are the final totals on Game 1 of the doubleheader. For the victorious Comets, 12 runs, 18 hits, no errors. Neither team committed an error. That's good. Comets left 1, 2, 4, 5, 6 runners on base. For the Aces of Reno, they had 4 runs on 10 hits and no errors. 1, 2, 3, 4, and they left 2 runners, so that's 6 runners as well. Winning pitcher River Ryan pitched 7 remarkable innings, gave up 3 runs, 6 hits, not allowed a walk, 4 strikeouts. And again, the Comets, as I said, did not allow a single walk in Game 1. River Ryan will go to 7-3 overall. The loss will go to Blake Walston, who had a rough beginning. 7 runs, 9 hits, no walks, no strikeouts. He will fall to 3-3. There was no save. That one, Walston just had a rough night. So, no save here in game number 1. 11,000. You saw the attendance earlier, which was over 11,000. So the Comets, with their win, improved to 4-1 in the second half, 42-38 overall. Reno will fall to 42-38 overall, 1-4 in the second half. So let's first of all show you the injury list. Landon X out for 12. So yes, we are going to get Noah Miller back very soon. But Paul Gervais will be out for a while, so there you go. As far as that is concerned. Before we get to our series finale, let me go ahead and save. That way we have everything saved up. And we'll talk about the scores around the rest of the Pacific Coast League, which we're going to talk about right now. We'll start with Sugar Land falling to El Paso 7-1. Those are the next 2 opponents the Comets will have. First, it will be the second meeting for Sugar Land, be the first meeting for El Paso, because we have not played the Chihuahuas yet this season, which is a little shocking. And we'll play them here in the second half of the season. So, yeah. Winning pitcher was Walker Buehler. He's 5-4. The loss to Christian Rowe, he's 0-2. RBI for Kevin Biggio for the Space Cowboys. Kai Roberts, Jace Bowden, and Blake Hunt had RBIs, no home runs at Constellation Field. Albuquerque beat Salt Lake 5-4. Winning pitcher was Pearson Oli. He's 3-3. The loss went to Angel Perdomo. He's 5-4. There was no save. Excuse me there. No decision for Sam Aldergetty. Elijah Dunham homered for the Bees. Tucker Flint, Wade Meckler had RBIs for the Bees. Kyle Karros, Ethan Holiday, Cole Carrick, Nick Kent had RBIs for the Isotopes. No home runs for Albuquerque in that one. Round Rock steamrolled Tacoma 17-2. Held Tacoma to only 2 runs on 6 hits on the day. Winning pitcher was Josh Stevens. He's 2-0. The loss went to Jimmy Joyce. He's 0-1. Knocked him out of the first inning. Good Lord. Home runs for Justin Foscue, Glider Figio, Trevor Halver, and Jose Herrera for the Express. RBI for Jonah Bride, Orlando Martinez, Nick Prado, Tyler Wade all had RBIs for the Express. 2-run homer for Will Wilson for the Rainiers in the contest. Sacramento beat Las Vegas 2-1. Winning pitcher Blade Tidwell, he's 7-4. Randy Rodriguez, a 16th save. Lost goes to Mason Barnett. He's 4-5. No home runs at Sutter Health Park. Colby Thomas had an RBI double for the Oilers. Jonah Cox and Grant McCray all had RBIs for the River Cats in the contest. Parent Club Los Angeles Dodgers bounced back to beat the San Diego Padres 7-5. Winning pitcher Brusdar Graterol, he's 3-0. Jermaine Estrada, the loss, he's 2-2. Kyle Tucker hit his 19th homer for the Dodgers, his 50th RBI, tying with Freddie Freeman, who also homered for LA, his 14th on the year. 10th home run for Andy Pages, his 42nd RBI on the year. Tyler Glasnow, 5 innings, 3 runs, 8 hits, 2 walks, 5 strikeouts, did not factor in the decision. Brusdar Graterol retired all but one batter he faced during the win. Edwin Diaz, 1-2-3 night to earn the save despite walking one runner. Manny Machado, Fernando Tatis Jr., Jackson Merrill homered for the Padres. Xander Bergeritz also had an RBI. 16th for Machado, 19th for Tatis Jr., Jackson Merrill, 17th homer, 44 RBIs for him. Tatis Jr. and Manny Machado, 50th and 53rd RBIs, respectively. Nick Pivia, 3 runs, 6 hits, no walks, 2 strikeouts, and 6 1/3. Did not factor in the decision. Dodgers will tie up their series. They will play San Diego in Game 2. It will be Blake Snell for the Dodgers taking on Joe Musgrove of the Padres. In the Dodgers minor league system, Double-A Tulsa will win the series as they have now won 5 of their last 6 and start the half with a win over Corpus Christi at home 3-2. Winning pitcher Zach Root, his second win, he's 2-2. James Hicks, the loss, he's 4-6. Will Bush had 2 RBIs for the Hawks. 5 innings for James Hicks, 3 runs, 7 hits, 3 walks, 5 strikeouts. He took the loss. RBIs for Taylor Young, John Rhodes, Sean McLean for the Drillers in a no homers at One Oak Field. 2 runs unearned on 3 hits. 3 walks, 7 strikeout for Zach Root. Ryder Ryan retired all but one batter he faced to get his 20th save. Tulsa will finish their series with Corpus Christi. Jarek Karras for the Drillers. Bryce Mayer for the Hooks. So there you go. It's time for Game 2 of our doubleheader between the Comets and the Aces. Yuman Lin and Gavin Stone, 2 pitchers that pitched on Tuesday. And we still have the same starters, so yeah. Kind of weird, we're playing a Sunday evening game. It's almost like Sunday Night Baseball, but technically it's not.
And now, your Reno Aces.
Final road game, by the way, before the All-Star break, I'd like to remind everybody. There's Yuman Lin. Did not factor a decision on Tuesday. That's he'll get the start for Reno. So, yeah. After this is over, we'll have your post-game report before we have your
the shortstop, number 6.
Night of Champions. 367 average, no homers, 4 RBIs for Hai-Sun Kim. He bats left. And the first pitch here on Sunday, ball 1, underway at 6:05. Next pitch.
Ball 2.
High ball 2. 55 degrees, partly cloudy skies. Winds blowing at 12 miles an hour. Dave Lawrence, Ricky Holiday, Darrell Parker, Matthew Ross are the umpires here in Game 2. Both teams still have the same jerseys, so there you go. I need to repeat myself on the jerseys. Unless you miss Game 1, then I'll be like, what the hell is wrong with you? That's strike 2. It'll be a fun week for me. I'm going to get my phone bill paid off on Tuesday, so there you go. Ground ball. Went past the third baseman, and he will not have a play at first. They will rule that an error on Vukovic. He just had trouble picking it up. I haven't had a whole lot of errors this week here in Reno. Kind of weird. We started off the series opener with an error. We're having the series finale start off with an error. Not good. Santiago Espinal's line drive ace hit. And his stats were as follows. 337 average with 7 homers and 14 RBIs. Well, it doesn't take a genius to figure out you just screwed up.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Keston.
This is going to be just like Tuesday. I can guarantee you that. With Reno committing an error. Not doing you any favors.
That's a ball.
For 1. 23 hours, 28 homers, 64 RBIs for Keston Hira.
Yeah.
First strike, but a challenge for Keston Hira. And the call is confirmed. Comets have lost the challenge. Now they got 1 remaining. And then a line drive, that's trouble. Base hit all the way to the wall. 1 run has scored. Here comes a second run to score. It's a 2 RBI double for Hira. Comets are up 2-0 just like that. As if things can't get any worse for Reno, it just did.
Ball, that's out.
58 hours, 17 homers, 48 RBIs for Freeland. 1 of those runs will be unearned.
That's ball 2.
Ball 2. That's another base hit. And it's 3-0 Comets on an RBI single for Alex Freeland. Still nobody out here at the top of the first. This is getting ugly for Reno. On first strike. Gorski batting .262 with 14 homers and 42 RBIs. Putting in a ground ball, base hit. It's still getting worse for the for the Aces, excuse me.
Number 8, Mike Sirota.
Mike Sirota is at the plate. 62 hours, 5 homers, 12 RBIs. Not the start Human Lin was hoping for here tonight. And fouled it back. 2 for 4 with 2 RBI doubles for Sirota in game 1. Swinging a fly ball to right field. Finally, there's the first out of the inning. As there you look, no changes from either team. But my goodness, took them long enough to get the first out of the inning. Good God almighty. Called for strike 2. 22 pitches for Human Lin.
Ball 1. Ball 2.
That's ball 2.
Ball 3.
Ground ball to the shortstop. Throw to second for 1. Throw to first, not in time. That will score a run, and it's 4-0 Oklahoma City. Bailey Hobgood, how are you? By the way, in the YouTube chat, just saying a proper hello. Now bring up Ryan Fitzgerald. On first strike. They're about to go through the entire lineup. We haven't even gotten to the bottom of the first yet. Yeah, but soon's going to be a nervous wreck before we even get to a start. That's a fly ball to deep right field. And that ball is gone. Ryan Fitzgerald's 9th home run. It is 6-0 Comets in the first here in game 2. Goodness me, y'all. Goodness gracious. And that's it for Human Lin. My word.
Now pitching.
We haven't even gotten to the bottom of the first yet, and the Comets are up as Bryce Jarvis is going to have to come in. Boy, Reno did not need to have have to make a pitching change. Unfortunately, have to, and we're only 2 outs into this game, and Kendall George is the first to greet him. The Comets have gone through their batting order, and we're still in the early stages of this game. 265 average, 4 homers, 13 RBIs. And Human Lin is done just like that. Goodness me. Found a way.
Ball Ball.
Fouled away. Two balls and two strikes. Fouled away. Two. Swinging a line drive. That's going to finally end the inning. But the damage is done. Final numbers for Human Lin. 6 runs, 2 earned on 5 hits, no walks, no strikeout. 6 runs, 5 hits, 1 error, all 9 players at the plate, nobody left. Bottom of the first coming up. Comets are up 6-0. And there's Gavin Stone. He's like, thank God I can go out here and start pitching in the bottom of the first. He's probably saying to himself, offense, what the hell did you all do?
Leading off tonight, the center fielder, number 13, Tim Tawa.
229 average, 15 homers, 30 RBIs as he fouls away on the first pitch for Tim Tawa. That's called for a strike. Challenged by Reno. And the call is overturned to ball 1. So Reno still retains their 2 challenges. As I'm going to go ahead and let the announcer take over.
It's time for 240 and the 1-1. Dives but can't make the catch. But it's wide of the bag and gets away.
Batting second, the catcher, Adrian.
Home crowd fired up here in the bottom of the first. The leadoff hitter gets aboard on the error, and now this offense has a chance to really make them pay after the miscue. And that drops in for a strike. And the 0-1 now. That one fouled off. Oh, and 2, here's the pitch. Hard grounder into the outfield for a base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out. Everything came together on that swing. Might be a chance for them to start working their way back into this thing. So up next, Jack Hurley. This one lifted in the air, left field. Fitzgerald has a beat on it. Gets there, got it.
Batting fourth, the first baseman.
Let's take a look at the lineup.
Melendez.
There's a strike. Now that he's gotten ahead in the count, he needs to attack and finish off this hitter.
Ball.
Some
Inside.
early aggressive pitching with that cutter in on the hands. Hitters have to consider that it might stay over the plate, but that late break can saw them off. Could be a weapon in this one.
Ball, that's
This
down.
is a critical moment for this pitcher. With the runners on base, you have to be wise with where you put your pitches, or you could see some runs coming in. 2-1 pitch coming. And that's ripped for a base hit. Runner around third. Crosses the plate. It's an RBI single. It's 6-1. One away, runners at first and third. Digging in, A.J. Vukovic. Fly ball left field. Fitzgerald under it. And makes the catch. Runner tags for home. To the plate. Safe. It's 6-2. That's team first hitting we just saw. He knew they were counting on him to bring in the run with something deep enough in the air. Nice job.
The designated hitter, Lucas Baker.
With a changeup at 88 miles an hour, if you can keep a good enough velocity dip from the fastball, you'll have hitters guessing at just about every pitch. And there's a ball. Melendez, the runner at first with 2 out. Set down looking. Frozen with the heater at the knees. We go on to inning number 2. Comets out in front, 6-2. The Comets at the plate here in the second inning.
Oklahoma City, the shortstop, Haesung Kim.
Nope. Ball 1.
Hit hard, but foul off to the left. Next pitch in for a strike. 1-2. Lifted in the air to right center. This one carrying. There's one down. Had to cover a lot of ground there, and that's why you take those extra reps during batting practice, getting reads on the ball as it comes off the bat. Even a quarter second's hesitation can cost you in the game. Up the middle, finds its way through for a hit, and that's a 1-out single.
The batter, number 9.
Next is the designated hitter, Keston Hiura. Cracked a double the first time at bat. In there, and it's 0-1.
Ball down.
Sliced hard, but foul. Close, doesn't get the call. So we'll take another look on this catcher's challenge. And it's a called strike after the review. Still 2 challenges left for him.
Now batting, second baseman, Alex Freeland.
That clips the zone. 0-1. And a strike. Good fastball, 98 miles an hour. On a cold night like this, every batter is dreading getting jammed on a high 90s fastball like that one. Popped up to the left into foul ground. And that is out number 3. One runner left aboard. They lead it 6-2. Bottom half of inning number 2. Coming up to the dish for Reno, Tommy Troy. And it's 1-1. Next pitch, in for a strike. Battling here, fouls it away. Lifted in the air, right field. Sirota should have this one. One up, one down.
Batting in, the right fielder, Oscar Mercado.
Ball! That pitch is out.
One out and the base is empty. That misses the zone. And now 2-0. This is part of why he's been on such a tear lately. He's doing a good job working the count, giving himself an edge. Two 2-1 now. That one clips the corner. That's outside, and the count is full. Incredible patience to take that one. You don't often see that at this level. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Already 2 gone in the home half of the second inning. That's great location on that 2-strike fastball, making it difficult for him to do anything with it. Not afraid to command the inner half of the plate and earn the strikeout as a result. Jacob Amaya stands in now and watches strike 1. Right through there for a strike. Recovering well after he had a rough first inning. And the manager can keep the bullpen idle a while longer. Inside, almost got the hitter. Two outs and nobody aboard. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Strikeout looking for the backwards K. Nice job out there as he gets them 1-2-3. We're at the end of 2. Oklahoma City have the lead, 6-2. All set for the start of this inning. And here's the first baseman, Matt Gorski. Gorski batting 5th today, and he's been touching home plate a lot lately, scoring 10 times in the last 10 games. That clips the corner. Now here's the 0-2. Liner snagged it first.
Now batting, the right fielder, Mike Sirota.
Takes a strike. Hard ground ball, that's a base hit. So they get a runner on with a 1-out single. Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get a hit. Eliezer Alfonso, the next to hit. 0 for 1, hit into a fielder's choice the first time. Vukovic under it. Gets there. Got it. Batter probably wants a mulligan after that swing. That one was right down the pipe. The kind of pitch hitters dream about. Here comes the manager out of the dugout, making a move for the bullpen. Bryce Jarvis, done for the night. The starter heads off, and we'll step aside for just a minute. Back with a new pitcher after this break.
Now pitching.
A new arm into the game, the righty, Sean Dubin. Just trying to keep them in it here.
Dubin.
He swings and fouls one off. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Outside, that's a ball.
Sirota leads off of first with 2 out. That's way inside. It gets away. So he gets into scoring position with 2 away on the wild pitch. There's someone who's second-guessing their decision right now. Brings in an arm from the bullpen and almost immediately rewarded with a wild pitch. Here's the 2-2. Punches that one away with 2 strikes. We're here in the top half of the third. Runner at second, 2 down. And it's foul, and the at-bat keeps going. Runner at second with 2 down. Swing, drive, forget it. Long home run to right. A towering blast. Home run number 10 on the year, his second of the night. And they add on. It's 8-2. To be fair, he made great contact, but maybe credit the win with an assist on that long ball. That was a nice, patient approach in that at-bat. He let some bad pitches go, found one he liked, and didn't miss. So 2 down. Coming up to the dish for Oklahoma City, Kendall George. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And that's the end of the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And this is now an 8-2 ball game. As we go to the last of the third, digging in for the Aces, Tim Tawa.
13, Tim Tawa.
Aye!
Runner on base to start the inning. Nice job to knock that one back up the middle for a base hit. That's exactly the kind of approach you love to see at this level.
No, that's low.
Here's the 1-0 offering. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Nobody out and a runner at first.
Ball, that's out.
That
Ball
misses
3.
the zone. And now 3-1. And ball
Ball
4.
four.
Two
Take your
aboard.
base.
Now batting, the left fielder, Jack Hurley.
Next up for the Aces, Jack Hurley. Foul ball there. The 0-1. Fouled off. He was late. First and second, no outs. Here in the back end of the third inning. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. And it's straight to the backstop. Both runners moving up on a wild pitch. The double play no longer in order. This is not how they wanted the inning to go, and that ball in the dirt just compounded matters. Now there are runners at second and third with nobody out, and a base hit can bring in both of them. Nobody out, and runners at second and third. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And the
Nope,
slider
upstairs.
just misses. What a take with 2 strikes. Got him looking. The fastball runs back over the inside
batting,
corner.
first baseman,
I think he must have been
Mike
looking to the
Baird.
outside part of the plate because that
Mike
fastball to
Baird.
the inner black just locked him up. Great location on that pitch, and that's why that AB ended with a K. And that one fouled off. 1 out and runners at second and third. Swing and a miss. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Alfonso settles under it. And makes the catch. Big opportunity with runners in scoring position, and he just didn't
Now
quite
batting,
square it up.
third
Next batter
baseman,
will look to pick him up.
AJ Vukovic.
Coming up to the dish for Reno, AJ Vukovic drove in a run with a sac fly the first time up. Bash down the right side, but foul. That one had some excellent zip as it came home. On 0-1, the delivery. Ripped to third. Play made, that ends the inning. 2 left on base, and it's still 8-2. Top 4 with the
Leading off
Comets
for
at the dish.
Oklahoma City, the shortstop, Haesung Kim.
Nope.
That's smart
inside.
pitching against a hitter who uses the whole field. If he can't extend his arms, it's hard for him to hit the other way.
Aye.
This one's hammered to left center. Well struck. It's carrying. Bangs off the wall. That's a leadoff double. And he keeps swinging a hot
batter,
bat.
the
Some
third
really
baseman,
good
number
games
4,
lately. And he
Santiago
just missed hitting that one out of here. Sure seemed like it had enough pop off the bat. Just didn't get it at the right launch angle. Great swing, though. Oklahoma City up big in this game. Top half of the fourth. Popped up. Vukovic under this one. Gets there. Got it. Nice high fastball to get the pop out. Hitter looked like he was right on it, but that late velocity and hop got him swinging underneath it. Easy out for this defense. Stepping to the plate for Oklahoma City, Keston Hiura, 1 for 2. Late swing, fouled off. Just a hair behind on that fastball. He's got to get the swing going earlier. The 0-1. That one fouled off. Kim leads away at second, 1 out. Couldn't hold back, rung up on strikes. 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman Alex Freeland.
That one ripped, but foul. Looked like he misread that one out of the pitcher's hand. He pulled the trigger pretty late. I'm sure he wants another crack at it. Man at second with 2 down. Hard hit, right side. There with plenty of time, inning over. 1 runner left stranded. They lead it 8-2. Welcome back. The Aces at the dish in the bottom of the fourth.
The designated hitter, Lucas Baker.
Basque-style food is a staple of Reno and Nevada cuisine. Don't know that I've often seen salt cod at a ballpark, but you ought to try it out here. Swing and a rocket, pretty deep. That skips over the fence. It's an automatic double. Great swing on that one. Loud contact coming off the bat, and he's rewarded with the automatic double. Nice productive at bat. Base hit. And here comes the runner. Throw to the plate. The tag out. I know they're looking for a spark, but down like this, every out becomes that much more precious. Tough to see that runner get tagged out at the plate. And now it's going to be Oscar Mercado, coming off a 4-hit effort in yesterday's game.
Yeah!
One now. And that drops in for a strike. Took that one, but it's wise to lay off pitches in that location in situations like this. Don't want to bounce into the double play. That misses. 1-2 the count. So he got ahead 0-2, but way off the mark with the heater. At the plate, he sees that the pitcher wants to use the fastball to punch him out. He needs to be ready and not get beat. That one misses. Ball 2. Bouncer to the right side. Freeland. 2 out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Jacob Amaya.
Aye!
Runner at second, 2 down. In the air to center. It's pretty deep. And that'll do it. We've played 4 full. Oklahoma City with the lead, 8-2.
Now pitching.
We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th inning, Juan Burgos. Pitched yesterday, returning to the bump in this one. And now the first baseman, Matt Gorski.
The first baseman, Matt Gorski.
That one fouled hard the other way. Here comes the 0-1. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Oh, 0-2, and the delivery. And that's too hot. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And the leadoff batter retired in their half of the 5th.
The batter, the right fielder, number 8, Mike Sirota.
That one was right down the middle. I have to think he took it because he's trying to get a better read on this arm. 1 out and the base is empty. Meanwhile, some activity in the bullpen. Derek Law appears to be getting loose. Here comes the 1-1. Towards first, Melendez. Takes it to the bag at first. First 2 batters retired in the top of the 5th.
Catcher, Eliezer Alfonso.
2 down now. Next to hit, Eliezer Alfonso. So easy to look at the big contributors in this lineup, but this has been a strong producer all season long. And there's a strike.
Off the plate, ball 1.
The next offering misses. And the count 2-1. Bash down the right side, but foul. And the 2-2. What a stop. Throws to first. They get the out, and that'll do it. Home half of the 5th coming up. Oklahoma City have the edge, 8-2. Bottom of the 5th here in Reno. And now, Tim Tawa.
Number 13, Tim Tawa.
That clips the inside corner for a strike. Ground ball up the middle. Handles. The throw to first. And the leadoff hitter set down in the 5th.
Now batting, catcher Adrian Del Castillo.
The next pitch misses, and the count even 1-1. The Aces with plenty of ground to make up. Bottom half of the 5th. Here's a grounder up the middle. And this ball's going to wind up out of play. Well, they're up by a bunch, and that error may turn out to be meaningless. But if they get complacent, it could let the other side back in this thing. So digging in, Jack Hurley. And immediately fires a strike to the left-handed batter. Runner at second here and one away. And a high fly out to center. George settles underneath it and makes the catch.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ivan Melendez.
Hey!
Del Castillo at second, 2 away. Line drive, that's a base hit. Coming around third. Here's the throw to the plate. Comes across to score, and it's 8-3. Runner at first, stepping to the plate for Reno, A.J. Vukovic.
Hey!
On the ground, Gorski takes it to the bag, and that'll do it. We're back here at the ballpark. Start of the 6th. Ben Gelman bringing you this one. And leading off, Ryan Fitzgerald.
Hey!
Fitzgerald, 31 years old, and he's usually a shortstop, but today he's starting in the outfield. Next one's fouled back. Oh-2 rocks and fires. And that one is foul. We'll try again. That just missed. Wow, he's showing an excellent eye at the plate. Really tough pitch to take. Hit hard, but foul off to the left. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Keeps the AB going with the foul ball. After 3 straight fouls, he has to feel like he's getting closer to squaring one up. And misses inside. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Here comes the 2-2. Line drive for a base hit.
Now batting.
So a man on, digging in for the Comets, Kendall George. on the go. That's towards center. Tawa moving under it. Gets there. Got it.
The batter, number 6, shortstop, Haesung Kim.
Runner on the move. Swings and lifts this one deep to left. Forget it. It's going to be long gone. Wastes no time on this one, and they add a couple more. It's 10-3. He's definitely on a good run at the plate. He has to be feeling very confident, and I'm sure the front office is feeling good about him too. With the cutter away, you have to extend your swing a little beyond what you normally would. Nice job there to not only make contact, but power it out of the yard. So up next, Santiago Espinal. Fly ball, right field. Mercado gets under it and makes the catch.
The batter, number 9, designated hitter.
Manager out of the dugout, time to make a change. Juan Burgos departs. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching.
Righty reliever out of the pen,
Number
Derek
38,
Long. Some serious
Derek.
action on his slider. A lot of spin rate and a lot of break. You think you know where it's going to be, and then it zags on you. This call to the bullpen is brought to you by Mid-South Electronic Credit Union. You can bank on them with your business. And some cutting action, but misses down low.
Aye.
Smacked out towards right center. That's a hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Now batting, second baseman, Alex Freeland.
That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. Next one's fouled back. Skies this one to center. Tawa in position. Gets there. Got it. Home half of the sixth, and now the DH, Lucan Baker. Foul ball there. Swings and he mashes it. A soaring drive to left, and this ball is out of here. And they close the gap. It's a 10-4 ball game. Some homers just sound different, and that's a prime example right there. That baseball was wrecked. He should be smiling big after that homer, and why not? With that one up in the air, it was in doubt until the last second. But as soon as he was sure it wasn't foul, he knew he'd get a jog around the bases. Check swing, that's a ball. What a job to hold back on that slider. Very close to committing to the swing. One run in the inning so far. Here in the bottom of the sixth. And foul ball. Here's the 1-1. Sliced hard, but foul. 1-2 pitch. Just missed. That's a well-located pitch on a 2-strike count. Savvy placement. Next one just misses. Full count now. Wow, he's showing outstanding discipline with 2 strikes. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Payoff pitch. Got the strikeout looking. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the home run. Time to have a look at his pitch breakdown for the game. Digging in for the aces, Oscar Mercado.
Yeah!
And that one hit 97 on the gun. Pitch in the dirt. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Up and in. Now 2-2. Sharp grounder, and it gets through for a base hit. So 1 on now with 1 away. He was all over that one. Smoked that through the infield for a base hit. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Gavin Stone is done, and that's an excellent job from the reliever in the starting role today. Gave them some length. Back with a new arm after this.
Now pitching for
so they turn things over to the righty, Edgardo Henriquez. He can really bring the heat. Mercado is the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Fights that one away. The count remains 0-2. Next pitch is outside. Slider misses away. That one is foul. We'll see another. And that's outside. Decent movement on that slider, but he needs to bring it a little closer to the plate. That one was way outside, and the batter was able to take it more easily. Swing and a long drive to left field. He can admire this one. It's out of here. That was certainly a moonshot. 4th home run of the season, and they're chipping away. It's 10-6. You knew right off the bat that ball was headed out of here. What a rocket. That's incredible hitting on a fastball in triple digits. I don't know how he even managed to see that thing coming in, but he got to it and did damage. Wow. The lineup flips over. Tim Tawa now at the plate, 1 for 3. Still just 1 out here in the inning. This one lifted to center field. George under it. And makes the catch.
Now batting, the catcher, Adrian Del Castillo.
Swings and misses at the first pitch, 0-1. Movement in the bullpen. Kyle Hurt preparing to come on if needed. Two outs and nobody aboard. That one ripped, but foul. Here's the 0-2 pitch. It's ball 1. On the ground, right side. Inning over, but the damage certainly done. But they had the power bats working this inning with 2 home runs leaving the yard. It's now a 4-run game at 10-6. We go to the top of the 7th. Matt Gorski getting ready to hit.
Matt Gorski.
Law getting back to it out there.
Hey!
And that one fouled off. And here's the 0-2. Struck out swinging. Leadoff batter set down to open the 7th.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 8, Mike Sirota.
Oh and 1. Swing and a foul straight back. 1 out and the base is empty. That one is absolutely pummeled. It's got a chance. Up against the wall and brings it in. Not a lot of minor league outfielders can make that play, but he's showing he's got the goods. A center field prospect like this is valuable to any organization. So 2 down now, and here at the plate, Eliezer Alfonso. Swing lifted to left field. And that's that. They go down in order. Gone.
Bottom of the 7th coming up. Comets lead 10-6.
Leading off
For Jack Hurley.
the left fielder, Jack.
1 run, 12 hits, 2 errors for the Comets. 6 runs, 9 hits, an error for Reno. The Wolves here at Greater Nevada Field in Reno. Producer and engineer, the YouTuber. Back in Oklahoma City. Swinging a fly ball, heading foul. 0-2.
Nope, outside.
5-1. Final numbers here. First for Gavin Stone. 5 in the third. 5 runs, 2 earned on 8 hits, 1 walk, 5 strikeouts. 1 run, 1 hit, no walks, no strikeouts for Edgardo Enriquez. Bryce Jarvis, a run on 2 hits, no walks and a strikeout. Sean Dubin, a run on 2 hits, no walks and a strikeout. Juan Burgio, 2 runs, 2 hits, no walks and strikeouts in 2/3 of an inning. And Derek Law, no runs, a hit, no walks and a strikeout. On the way, got some rain coming on the way, but we're almost done with this game, so that's good news. That's why we're in a hurry to try to get this game in.
Now batting, first baseman, Ivan Melendez.
The catch for Freeland. 1 away for Ivan Melendez. 2 for 3 tonight. Ground ball with the first. 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman, AJ Vukovic.
AJ Vukovic at the plate. That'll be up for Edgardo Enriquez.
Now pitching for Oklahoma City, number 63, Kyle.
We started the stream at 9:15 Central, 7:15 local. It is now almost 10 o'clock here in Reno. Or, no, it's almost midnight. We've been on the air for a little over almost 3 hours. We'll be happy if we get this game done before the rain comes, which is not supposed to hit for a couple hours, so that might be good for me. 1. Up for a strike. Up for strike 3. That's the inning. Reno down in order. Go to the 8th. The Comets lead at 10-6.
Now pitching for the Aces, number 67, Grant Holman.
Grant Holman, the new pitcher for Reno as we start the 8th.
Leading off for Oklahoma City, the left fielder, Ryan Fitzgerald.
Ryan Fitzgerald. Looking back at what has happened so far in this game. It's been a very long stream here tonight. Those of you out here on the Central and Eastern time zones, thanks for staying up late with us. Down the way. I want to thank the beautiful city of Reno for being so hospitable this week. And that's a base hit for the Comets.
Now batting, the center fielder, Kendall George.
Kendall George at the plate.
Ball, that's outside.
Get up very early in the morning, get ready to fly back home, back to Oklahoma City. Second for 1. That's in time, so that's going to be an error. The second, third, is that the third error for Reno? I think that's the third. Or no, let me double check. It is the second. That's Hai-Sung Kim. He is 2 for 4. Homered back in his last time up. Swinging a fly ball, left field, diving, made the catch. One away in the 8th as that was almost gone away. That robbed a base hit. Two for 4 with 2 singles tonight for Espinal. We have approached midnight. Happy Monday to everybody on the East Coast. Thanks for staying up late with me. We appreciate you guys joining us. We'll chat with you guys on Tuesday. As the Comets will head home to start a 12-game homestand against the Sugar Land Space Cowboys, the AAA parent club of the Houston Astros. That was in the dirt. That's a base hit. That's going to score a run. For the third is not in time. It's an RBI single for Santiago Espinal. And the Comets' lead is 11-6.
Designated hitter, Keston Hura.
Aye.
Sugar Land won the first meeting between these two. 2nd for 1, throw to first in time to end the inning. The run on 3 hits and a runner left for the Comets will go to the bottom of the 8th. Comets lead 11-6. There was actually one error, so it's a run on 2 hits and an error,
Leading off for the Aces.
and 1 left.
Baker.
Luke and Baker, the new next pitch. Low for ball 1, so ball in the strike. Swinging a ground ball to right field for a base hit. The 10th hit for the Aces here tonight.
Now batting, the second baseman, Tommy Troy.
Now bring up Tommy Troy. One for 3 with a single here. Out of the way. Your game of the week, by the way, that's supposed to be now today, now that we've hit Monday, will now be more than likely later that night, because we're going to have Night of Champions, as there's one away in the
Now
8th.
batting, right fielder, Oscar Mercado.
Oscar Mercado is at the plate, first pitch.
Ball.
That's ball 1.
Nope. That's inside.
That's inside, yep. balls, no strikes. Doing a ground ball to second for one. Throw to first in time to end the inning. No runs a hit, none left. We go to the ninth. Comets are up 11-6. Parent Club Los Angeles Dodgers, after they're done with the Padres, will head to take on the Athletics. It's a fly ball to center field, and one away in the ninth.
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt Gorski.
Fouled away.
The batter,
That's two away.
number 8, Mike Sirota.
Mike Sirota is at the plate.
Nope.
Come all over the first. Comets down in order. We'll see if a 5-run lead's going to be good enough. We head to the ninth. Comets are up 11-6.
Now pitching for Oklahoma City, number 49.
Blake Trine will come in to finish this game off.
Leading off for Reno, the shortstop, Jacob Amaya.
Jacob Amaya. We're in the bottom of the ninth.
Ball.
Or one.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 13, Tim Tawa.
Aye.
Swing the fly ball to left field. That ball is gone. 16th homer for Tim Tawa. Comets lead is down to 11-7. For a strike. And with a runner on at first pitch for Hurley, and that's called first strike. He's going to challenge it, however. That is confirmed. Reno loses a challenge. That is a line drive base hit.
Now batting, first baseman, Ivan Melendez.
That'll be it for Blake Dryden.
Now pitching for Oklahoma City, number 78, Ben Casparius.
Ben Casparius will come in to close it out. Hit the final 2 outs during a save. First pitch from Melendez called for a strike. 2 RBI singles here tonight. Final game of the series, final meeting of the season, final time we will see Reno. Final time we will be playing here in Nevada. Swinging a ground ball fouled away. We're coming back home on Tuesday as the Comets will take on Sugarland. Fly ball. Foul. The ball's in 2 strikes. Casparius' next pitch. Swinging a ground ball fouled away. 0-2. Fouled away again. So we will have the PLE for WWE later today. We'll start at we'll do a 1:05 start so I can talk about the matchups we got coming up. Fouled away again. 11-7, Comets leading the.
Nope.
It's
Outside.
called for a ball. Strike 3.
Batting, the third baseman,
Reno down their final out.
Vukovic.
First strikeout for attendance for game number 2 as I'm going to pull up the log here. That way I can write down the attendance. 12,805, 12,805. That is tonight's attendance for game 2, that is. Swinging a ground ball. That is fair over the first. That will end the game. So the Comets win the season series. They win the series against Reno 11-7. Reno scored a run on 2 hits and 2 left. And the Comets will leave Nevada winning this series. 11-14-2 for the Comets, 7-13-2 for the Aces. And the stream that was completed in almost 3 hours, 2 hours and 57 minutes, 2:57 as I said. We started at 7:15 Pacific time, ended at 10:12 p.m. So the Comets will take 5 of 6. They will win the season series against the Reno Aces. What did Reno was in that first inning. Yeah, look fair from there. Man, oh man. So here are the final totals here on this Sunday as we have finished up our day, and hope everybody had a good Father's Day weekend. For the victorious Comets, 11 runs on 14 hits, 2 errors. They left 1, 2, 3, 5. They left 5 runners on base. Game 1, they left 6. So they left 11 runners on base total in this stream. For Reno, 7 runs on 13 hits. They also committed 2 errors, but they left 1, 3, 4, 5, 6. They left 8 runners on base this time. Winning pitcher was Gavin Stone. Despite giving up 3 runs that was unearned, it was 5 runs, 2 earned on 8 hits, 1 walk, 5 strikeouts. And funny thing is, in this stream combined, the Comets had 1 walk this entire stream, combined the doubleheader. 1. Pretty impressive, to say the least. But nevertheless, Gavin Stone will improve to 7-4 on the season. Ben Kasparius retired both batters he faced, gets the save, his 22nd on the year. The loss to UMass Lynn, everything went wrong in the first inning, and rightfully so. 6 runs, 2 earned, 5 hits, no walks, no strikeouts. He falls to 4-7. Ben Kasparius, as I said, retired both batters he faced, earned his 22nd save. So there you go. Comets sweep the doubleheader, by the way, so that is good news. With the victory, the Comets go 5-1 here in Reno. They are 5-1 in the second half, 43-38. Reno falls to 1-5 in the second half, 42-39 overall. As it's now time for the wrap-up of this post-game report. And finally, say thank you for staying up late, and we appreciate it. And we will, as I said, talk to you on Tuesday around the rest of the Pacific Coast League, as we're going to wrap this up before the rain comes and cuts off the stream, but it's just fine. Salt Lake beat Albuquerque 6-3. Winning pitcher was Tyler Bremer. He's 2-0. Caleb Ort's 13th save. He lost to Tanner Gordon. He is 3-7. Elijah Dunham homered for the Bees. Jose Siri, Adam Frazier, and Ryan Nicholson had RBIs for Salt Lake. Ethan Holiday homered for the Isotopes, and Chris Bryant had 2 RBIs for ABQ. Sacramento beat Las Vegas 5-4. Winning pitcher was Matt Gage. He's 3-2. Carson Seymour, first save on the year. The loss went to Henry Baez. He's 1-9. Joshua Kuroda-Grauer had a 2-run homer for the Aviators. Shane McGuire had 2 RBIs for Las Vegas. Caleb Killian, Grant McCrae, Logan Porter, Nate Furman had RBIs for Sacramento, as they had no home runs in that game. Round Rock, Tacoma beat Round Rock 7-6. Winning pitcher was Emerson Hancock. He's 2-0. Casey Laguma's 23rd save. The loss went to Ryan Brazier. He's 0-6. Trevor Halver homered for the Express. Jonah Bright has his first RBI. Orlando Martinez, Tyler Wade, Karen Colley for the Express. Lazaro Montes had a 2-run homer for the Rainiers. Carson Taylor, Will Wilson, Ryan Bliss, and Cole Emerson also had RBIs for Tacoma in the contest. And finally, Sugarland shut out El Paso 5-0. Winning pitcher was Jose Fleury. He's 2-2. The loss to Herman Marquez. He is 6-6. Only run scored for the Space Cowboys in the game was A 2-run homer for Cesar Salazar, his 5th RBI. 2 RBIs for C.J. Alexander with a 2-run homer, and Bryce Matthews had a home run for Sugarland in the contest. Los Angeles Dodgers lost to the San Diego Padres 4-3. Joe Musgrove got his 9th win. He's 9-4. This loss to Blake Snell. He's 9-2. 3-run homer for Will Smith for the Dodgers was not enough to get the victory. His 45th RBI on the year, 15th homer on the year, 4 runs, 7 hits, 1 walk, 5 strikeout for Blake Snell. Raymond Lorano had 2 home runs and 4 RBIs, so it was 2 2-run homers, his 9th and 10th, his 37th RBI in the year. 6 scoreless innings for Musgrove. Mason Miller, despite giving up 2 runs, 1 hit, no walks, 2 strikeouts, earned his 27th save. Dodgers will head to the Athletics tomorrow night for a meeting. Justin Robleski will look to bounce back. It's been a tough stretch for him. He will start for the Dodgers. Jacob Lopez for the A's. Double-A Tulsa goes 5-1 like the Comets and shut out Corpus Christi 4-0. Jarrett Karros gets his 2nd win in a row. He is 3-2. Bryce Mayer, the loss, he's 0-2. Bryce Mayer, 1 run, 7 hits, no walks, 3 strikeouts, gets the loss. Only runs scored for the Drillers. 3 RBIs for Zach Earhart, RBI single for John Rhodes. No home runs at One Oak Field. Karros, 7 scoreless innings, 1 walk, 3 strikeouts. There was no save. Tulsa will take on Wichita starting Tuesday night. Corey Lewis for the Wind Surge, Peter Ubeck for the Drillers. We invite you to join us on Tuesday as the Comets will take on the Sugarland Space Cowboys. We start a 12-game homestand. Sugarland is the AAA parent club of the Houston Astros. They won 4 out of 6 against them back in late May, early June. But this is the first time Sugarland has taken on Oklahoma City in OKC. Starting for the Comets will be Nick Nastrini. He is coming off a really rough go at it of late. But he will start for the Comets. He's 2-5 with a 6.46 ERA. He'll take on Colton Gordon of Sugarland. He is 6-3 with a 2.67 earned run average. Gates open at 6 o'clock. First pitch is at 7:05. So it's a $2 Tuesday. Select beer and Pepsi products. Core products are $3. Pepsi products are $2 each when the gates open at 6 o'clock. Tickets are available at 405-218-2150 or order your tickets at okccomets.com or stop by the Chickasaw Bricktown Ballpark box office located on South McKinney Mountain Drive. It'll be open tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. As I said, we have a lot of promotions coming up this week with Sugarland as well as El Paso as we start a 12-game homestand. If you can't make it to the game, the YouTuber will have the pregame show from 5 p.m. Central to 6:50 Central. I will take over at 6:50, and our first pitch is at 7:05. Recapping a long 3-hour stream for you all. In Game 1, the Comets winners 12-4 over Reno. 12 runs, 16 hits, no errors for the Comets. 4 runs, 10 hits, no errors for the Aces. Winning pitcher River Ryan, he's 7-3. He lost to Blake Walston. He is 3-3. And then in Game 2, it was the Oklahoma City Comets winning 11-7. 7-11, oh, thank heaven. 11 runs, 14 hits, 2 errors for the Comets. 7 runs, 13 hits, 2 errors for the Aces. Winning pitcher Gavin Stone, he is 7-4. Ben Casparis, his 22nd save. The loss to Yuman Lin, he falls to 4-7. Comets get 2 wins in a row in the stream. And they are 5-1 in the second half, 43-38. Reno falls to 1-5 in the second half, 42-39 on the season. Now for our studio engineer, the YouTuber, I'm Dean DeVos. Thanks for staying up late with me, and thank you for joining me and saying good night from the biggest little city of Reno. In Game 1, it was the Comets 12, the Aces 4, and the Comets winners 11-7 over the Aces. Coming up next, we'll rejoin the Infinity Network Sports Studios programming in progress. I will talk to you on Tuesday. You have been listening to OKC Comets Baseball on the World Racing Association's Multimedia Network. We'll talk to you Tuesday back home in Oklahoma City. Good night, everybody.